Oh boy. Okay. Do. Okay. I hate that I'm gonna have to actually restart this again. It keeps happening. You gotta love the time when there were no such thing as cloud saves. I could have sworn I streamed this. But maybe I didn't. Or did I not save? I don't even know. Why is the game not showing up? Properties. There we go. Okay. Also, just checking something on my end here because I am just so confused. Because I could have sworn I played it on this computer. Content. Live. Amnesia. Oh. No, I never streamed this. Huh. Okay. Well, my memory is awful. Okay, let me just try one more thing. Show all. Yep, never streamed it. Huh, just had videos. Alright. Guess I'm starting over yet again. That's annoying. Okay. Let's go. Normal. Start new game. Yes. It is unfortunate I'm going to have to go through the beginning again, but it is what it is. Is the game frozen?
Don't forget.
So here we go.
Mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. I am Daniel. And I live in Mayfair, in London. Well, get up, buddy. Okay. Memento's been added to the journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Isn't there a run button? Okay, right button. And that will throw open the door. Okay. Get my sea legs back under me. It's been a long time since I last played this. Come on, get it together, buddy. There we go. Tinderbox. There we go. Okay. What do we have in here? Tinderbox. Grab an object. Hold down. Oh, wait, what? Hold down. Whatever. I should probably at least try to figure this out. Or just throw the bottle away. You know, either or. Yes, I'm playing with controller because I am a filthy casual. Another tinderbox. Art. Clearly, I don't know how to open a door. Also, is it me or is this like blown out? I don't know. I don't remember how the menus are supposed to look. It's been years since I last played this. Okay. What we got going on in here? Not much. Just another tinderbox. So far, nothing. Wait a minute. Nope, nothing. Want me to go in there? Well, I'm going to go in here first. After I check this. Can't wear that. Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Slight headache. Oh yeah, does this game autosave? I don't know. Fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Onward we go. The scene unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Yes, go down here into the spooky darkness. Okay. Yeah, it's real dark in here. Picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, be turned on by pressing F or X. Tinderbox. Get out of here, book. Okay, fine, I'll leave it up. Feels like I'm really low to the ground. Tinderbox. Okay. Made it to a study.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Alright, well, we gotta kill Alexander. And we got some oil. Okay. Make progress, pick up important items, you'll recover sanity. Recovering sanity is always good. Wait, I could just... Oh my god. Yeah, now the color's corrected. Okay, that was weird. Into the entrance hall we go! Door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Okay. Alrighty, I do remember this place.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright, guess we gotta go down there, but first I'm going over here. Ew, roaches. Add more oil, double click on the oil, okay. Yeah, let's go find Alexander and kill him. It's tough and pliant. Can be torn by hands or tools. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Yes, it can. We just need to get our little chemistry set up and running. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay. Nope, I see nothing. They're about to have me lose my sanity up in here.
Something's wrong. Oh, so wrong.
I made it through Sanity's Requiem, Eternal Darkness. Oop.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Picked up a chemistry's pot. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamite and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, okay, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. Evidence via the combining four chemicals can produce powerful acid. Ooh. Damn earthquakes. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. But I find myself doing terrible things. I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Did not mean to jump. Nope. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I should do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright. Ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. That makes perfect sense to put them there. I don't even remember how to get to the wine cellar. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. You're losing it, Daniel. Wine cellar, locked and will not open without a key. The archives. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Dude, you got all this money to be traveling around like this? Okay. Nothing. Oop.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yes. Just stealing everything for the British Museum, huh? Just gonna take this with me? Not really. Okay. The catalog. There we go. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my service at the Prussian royal court within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Studium. Studium. Nothing. Oop, hello.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
And yet you made it out. Also, that's the heat just cutting on. Okay. Libri Veteres? Alright, more oil. Nothing worthwhile in here. Can a brother get a map? Historica Loci? Is all this Latin? Alright, well, let's try going in here. Won't open, it's locked. Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Wait, there's a lever? Nothing. Maps. Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. They don't call it that anymore, right?
Pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting.
Is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay, Alexander doesn't sound British. Tinderbox, oil. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Well...
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You
Yes.
never be too careful, Daniel.
There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. You don't say. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is, in fact, the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Interesting. Wait, there's 3? What are they doing out there? One. What am I missing? One. Hmm. Two, 3. There we go. Oh. Well, my sanity should be doing a little bit better. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Instead of let him eat cake, let him drink wine. Alright, the wine cellar key. And suddenly that door opened up for me. What was that sound? The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. God dang it. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. You'll be fine, bro. Use the key to... The statues were praying, gazing into the dark, domed ceiling. Okay.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Boy, they had no idea they were doomed, huh? Oh, calamine. And a concussion. Great. Well, that was a waste of a tinderbox. A few cuts and bruises. There we go. Or not quite.
happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Guess it wasn't heaven on earth after all, huh? Oh my lord. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. Can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Well, we got the Aqua Regia. Okay, well that was easy. If an enemy is near... I guess an enemy is near. All is good, but my sanity is not. Just trying to stay in the light and make progress. Alright, sanity is crystal clear. Just had to refill that up. And I remember this. Oh. Maybe not. Thought the stairs were going to collapse. French soldiers opened fire on two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in the haze of gun smoke. Hey, Rosen, it's going fine. Still kind of salty about, like, my, oh my god damn it. My, monitor. But my new CPU arrived today. So that's good. How are you? I think I'm gonna wait to, like, install the new CPU. Like, not a tremendous amount of time, but, like, I don't know, maybe sometime next week. I think I go down here. Okay. Let's make some acid. Oop. Yep. My sanity is doing fine. My sanity is less fine. Oh, wait, let me move this. Good. Thinking of getting a bit more RAM for your PC. It's probably the easiest thing to add. Yep. RAM is, like, really easy. That's how I had improved, like, the family computer back in the day. Like, even just upgrading RAM can make a huge difference. I'm also going to be getting RAM. Oh, turn the burners on first. Like, I got free RAM with my CPU, but it's for an amount that I already have, so I'm just gonna give it to someone. Swapping out HDD for a solid state. Nice big hard drive. You're unable to have both? Like, nothing wrong with having, like, a solid state and a hard drive. Space is good to have. Because, I currently have 2 solid states and 2 hard drives. I got Windows installed on 1 solid state because that's fast as hell. My other solid state is used for recording too, which I wish I had a bigger solid state, but that was what I could, like, that was the best deal I could get at the time. And they're M.2 solid states, meaning they go directly on the motherboard, which means they're even faster. And then 1 hard drive is for storage of old YouTube videos. And the other hard drive, I'm thinking I'm just going to, like, start putting my, like, Steam games on there just because it's like 4 terabytes compared to, like, the 1 terabyte that's in my computer. Good dude wouldn't know what to do with it all. Not actually an awful idea, though. Yeah, just having both is, like, fine. And, I mean, yeah, like, you might not know what to do with all that space right now, but, hey, it's better to have extra space now than struggle to have space later on for stuff you might need. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Okay. Maybe not. Is that wrong though? They're on wrong format or something. Can't update to Windows 11 unless you change them all. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I mean, I'm not looking forward to having to switch to Windows 11 in general. There we go. Let's check all your pictures on the USB, start fresh, get a new SSD. Yeah. There we go. Progress. Progression. Yeah, I think I'm good on, like, space right now. That's why I'm just, like, focusing on sort of incremental upgrades. Oop. God dang it. I mean, my motherboard is, like, fine, but yeah, I don't really know what I have to upgrade next once I upgrade the CPU. So for photos, and it's too bad having to reinstall some games. Good to do a bit of a fresh install. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm at the point where I might need to do a fresh install too. But I'm just gonna wait for the Windows 11 force. Yay, we got rid of the corridor cancer. Just like how I'm trying to wait for the Switch 2 to come out before I focus on, like, getting a new Switch or sending mine in for repairs. But I do miss playing handheld. I really do miss playing handheld mode.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
There we go. I'll get some more tattoos. Turns out the tattooist to see is due to have her kid. Ooh. Well, congrats to her. Uh-oh. I have no light. There we go.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I forgot that I was supposed to be looking for a mattress during, like, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But when I went to American Freight, they were, like, not open until 12:30, so... Oh, boy. I feel like I'm wasting all of my tinder boxes. But I guess I can always, like, see if there's, like, some cheap mattresses available during the holiday break. Like, the Christmas holiday. That's really the only thing I need to upgrade. And my monitor. But, you know, it kind of got, stolen. How's the game? It's fine. Amnesia, like, the people that made this, they're also known for a series called Penumbra. And pretty much they're horror games in that, like, they're more about the immersion and the scariness as opposed to, like, combat. Because, yeah, you can't actually fight. So it's more about puzzle solving than anything else. Some post-Christmas sales on mattresses. I think they usually do.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He
Wow,
told me
sounds boring.
about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
But yeah, I've never actually played Penumbra myself. I just watched a guy play them like many years ago. Penumbra has aliens. Yeah, the voice acting in this is good, and like it really helps with the immersion. Just my sanity was getting a little messed up there. Oh my god, more oil, thank you. And my health is fine. Okay. Why do I still have the chemistry pot? The door leading to the back room is blocked off. Find another way in. What am I missing? Is this what old British architecture is like? Just creepiness everywhere? Can't seem to do anything with theirs. Your house is kind of like this, to be fair. You are braver than me. Then again, I mean, it's not like you really have much of a choice. You have more wine casks, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a drinker, so I would probably just have, like, Pepsi casks or something. That would be useful as hell, just, like, Pepsi whenever I want it. But then again, the normies would probably be pestering me for Pepsi. How dare you not share? Oops. Ooh, hello. How's my sanity? Slight headache. I know, I was just playing along. Oh, wait. Basements aren't the norm over there? Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like on the West Coast, you don't get too many basements. Whereas, like, East Coast and Midwest, there's more basements around. Blocked from the other side. Dang, man. Oh! Nope. My sanity. Just look at the light. Just look at the light. Focus on the light. I was standing in the floor cancer for too long. A few cuts and bruises. I think I remember this. I've seen places with basements, either pubs or houses that are built to the side of the hill, so they're upstairs as downstairs. Oop, definitely need the light here. Something that's clogging the crank and pulley contraption. Found it. I guess I can't open that. Okay. Oh yeah, this seems like a good idea. The Cellar Archives. I think this is further than I've ever made it. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Yep, I remember this. Think I'm about to die? Yep. Keep out of the water. What is this, the Binding of Isaac basement under the basement? I mean, hey, Isaac lives in a mansion. The water monster. I remember this making like... Oh my god. Like some list of like the scariest things ever in video games. Okay. Keep out of the water. It's like we're platforming. I'm doing an amazing job. Like, first-person platforming is always rough. a heavy gate. The gate is too heavy. There must be an opening mechanism. I find the scariest things in games are the things that aren't necessarily trying to be. Yeah. Because that's why, like, I stand by Metroid Fusion being genuinely one of the scariest games of all time. Because it's not meant to be a horror game. But my god, is it scary. Okay, water monster, I'm gonna need you to, like, chill. Okay, well then... a wound is bleeding quite badly. BioShock is another one that's, like, uber scary despite not being a horror game. Aha! He took the bait. Never mind. God damn it. So I start off all the way back here. Hopefully this isn't time sensitive, because that would be mean. Oh my god, it's time sensitive. Never mind. Oh my god, oil. I don't know where I want to put this. That might have been a bit too far. BioShock can be a bit scary. Yeah, because my nephew doesn't get scared by too much. But he could not watch me play BioShock because it genuinely scared him. Hello. Yeah, plain. I mean, it's what people voted for in, on my channel. Oops. When got doomed by the fucking narrative. Aww. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. I understand. Oh, thank God they're starting me off here. Damn! Thought I made it. Damn! I thought I was slick with it, man. Can I pick up the dead flesh? Okay. Gotta distract it better. I'm trying. As I make all the noise in the known universe. Wait, did I glitch the game into letting me get past this? Okay. All right. It's locked with a simple lock. There's a key. Oh my god. What is... Pick it up! Hollow needle. A strong surgical needle. Can I use this to lockpick? The weather... Yeah, I heard it's just like raining non-stop. Wow. Okay, I just used that as a lockpick. Well, that wasn't too bad. Water monster is really like one of the scariest things people think of. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we really flooded. Heavy rain and fast wind. Ugh. I mean, over here we've just been dealing with insane cold. It hasn't even been snowing, it's just cold. Just keep running. Do not stop to look. Was that the water monster everybody was scared of? Oh, yep, escape the creature in the water. Achievement unlocked. Okay. That was the scary water monster. That wasn't so bad. Why is this not flooded? Oh, that stressed you. I mean, I can understand why that would be stressful, but I don't know, I'm just a weirdo, where it's like, to me, that was like, eh. I mean, it was stressful for me because I didn't want to have to redo all that. And that's totally fair. Ooh, thank you. But I remember you said you do like Little Nightmares, right? God, I can't wait for Little Nightmares 3. I'm so looking forward to it. Where do you want me to go? No mementos are available? Alright, fine. Little Nightmares is the exception. Yeah.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
The hell's an ascending room?
We take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Oh, he's never seen an elevator.
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Never mind.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
So apparently British people have ascending rooms. Good to know, good to know. Machine room. It's not working. Oops. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Alright, let's try the machine room. As a Brit never had heard of an ascending room, but I've heard of a lift. Also, yeah, that's ruining my immersion. He called it an elevator. He didn't call it a lift. That's... No, immersion ruined. Immersion ruined. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Okay. Will the key be up here? I like this nice calming music before everything's going to go to hell. All right, let's take a look in the study. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle. Wow. How coincidental. Okay. Almost makes you feel safe. Okay, it is very dark. How many books does this guy have? There was no way he was reading all of these. Okay, that's going to be a read. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. They're just for show. This is inexplicable, as the heliodramist described it in the Hortus Conclusus. Okay. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. See you later, Phoenix. Good night. I was staying in a nearby village called Allstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I passed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It's been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Probably should not have been giving him a British accent then, because that is very clearly German. Oh well. Was that all that there was in here? Okay. I don't trust corners in a horror game. Schloop. Alright. We got plenty of light, though. That's surprising. Milestones of human anatomy. Okay. Understanding balance. The canine jaw. Ooh. Yep, that is a canine jaw. Oh. Animal experiment. Uh-oh. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Dude, what the hell are you doing to these dogs?
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Okay. Yeah, Alexander needs to die. Alexander needs to fucking perish. Up here doing that to a dog. How dare you? Worse than Su Chong in BioShock. Nothing. No, oh. I hope I don't get attacked by, like, my sanity. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Oh my lord. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Okay, we get it. He's evil. God damn. Like, just... which way did I come from? Are you kidding me? Find another way around the rubble in the study. Okay. Yeah, maybe don't stare at the things that are making you slowly go insane. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb, as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings. Oh! He pondered the orb! Let's fucking go. Why am I so hype about pondering an orb? Because it was a funny meme, that's why.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
As the prophecy foretold. So this is the guest room? Must not really like guests. It's messy. But I guess he was looking for a journal. Oh my god, get out of here. Nope, I wanna... There we go.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
As you should be. Alright, let's go in here. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm actually surprised by how much light there is in this place. Normally you don't see a horror game like really mess with daytime. Search party for a suspiciously mauled person. Maybe he lived. I feel like this is a metaphor.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued.
Stranger
reading
things have
the
happened.
peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Okay, and this is why you should just leave mysterious orbs alone. Oh. Picked up a crowbar. Okay. What can I use the crowbar on? Gordon Freeman time. Which reminds me, I need to beat Half-Life 2. I've never actually beaten it. Door is stuck due to a broken lock. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Oop, wrong button. Well... cannot use this item this way. Well... there we go.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Can I pick up the crowbar? I can reuse that shit. We are not reusing that shit. And yeah, Rose and I've never beaten Half-Life 2.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
I forgot how far into it I made it. I know I made it pretty far. Made your next Patriots Choice nomination very easy. Oh, come on! Hide in the closet. I did! Do I have to hide again? Do I not have to hide here right now?
July 4th, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Okay. Oh, do I gotta break this open? Yeah, the machine room key. But yeah, like, I remember way back in the day I bought the orange box for PS3 because I really wanted to play Halo. Or not Halo, oh my god. No, Portal. But my computer at the time was not good enough to play it on PC, so Orange Box was the only way I could play it. And yeah, like I beat Portal. I played a few games of Team Fortress 2. I wasn't all that great. And then I started Half-Life, but never beat it. But I made it pretty far. I didn't have a PC, so I got the orange box, just play TF2 all the time. Bad, watered down TF2, I might add. I mean, I had nothing to go on, like go off of, so like the few times I played it, it was only on PS3. And I think that was, yeah, the last time I played it was right before the big PSN hack. Yeah, I think so. I remember that, and then it was like, oh, we're sorry, here, take 2 free games as an apology. I chose Little Big Planet and Infamous. I need to beat Infamous as well. Storage! Also, I can't believe Little Big Planet 3 has been, like, delisted. It's like, Sony, you own the damn game. I have a feeling I should not be down here. What you saying, Daniel? The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. No. All right, we're going back. I ain't that stupid. Half-Life Decay, but it's PS2 exclusive. Ways to play it on PC, but no, there's an unofficial port being made on Steam. I mean, there's also, like, emulation. PS2 emulation has come a long way, so it's, like, not too bad.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
He's not wrong. Where am I going? Machine room, yes. Alrighty then. We'll use the oil, and then use the key. Oh, but yeah, so far, Young Rider has been the first to reply with Patron's Choice picks. He's chosen Jak and Daxter, the Precursor's Legacy, and the second time Splitters? I'm not too familiar with the Time Splitters series, so I'm gonna assume it's the second Time Splitters. It has like a little subtitle. I want to say Future Perfect, or am I confusing that with something else?
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Oh, yeah, duh, because I played Time Splitters 2. Yeah, okay, I was just not remembering. Yeah, Time Splitters 2 is what I played last year. Ooh, okay. I wasn't pressing anything. Okay, I'm gonna need a combination for that. So, alright, the third Time Splitters. I'm looking forward to it. Time Splitters was a fun time. Pun not intended. Though I like how I played it through Homefront the Revolution. Because an HD port of Time Splitters 2 was included in that game's code. And that's why it always like sells really well during Steam sales, because people are just getting it for Time Splitters and not the actual game.
July 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject.
But what I played of it to get up to unlocking Time Splitters, it wasn't too bad. I might revisit it.
Address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle." Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
You are a very trusting person, Daniel. Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. So I need to find a way to get into the inner study room. Flow. Do you count those just Half-Life 2, Episode 1 or 2? Would you try bend the rules so if you consider them different games, no worries. Yeah, I would count them all as one game. Because, I mean, they were all supposed to be part of, like, the same game, right? So yeah, that'll be one pick. Like DLC, expansions. Like, I include all of those in like a single game. It's no big deal.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Then you shouldn't have brought it from Africa, now should you, Daniel?
The Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Because, yeah, like, even when Bioshock Infinite was chosen, I was going to include the DLC as part of that playthrough. Sharing needs more work before it will run. Though also, I mean, I have yet to get to the Bioshock Infinite DLC. But I plan to do it this winter. Yeah, he's probably most definitely... Ooh, let's go. Yeah, he's probably most definitely possessed. Okay. I don't want to go into the darkness of the storage. But I kind of don't know where else I can go. Okay. So guest room has been exhausted. Study is blocked off. I guess I'm venturing into the darkness. These devs, they don't really rely on jump scares. It's all about atmosphere, so... I have a feeling I'm going to be chased by something down here. Yeah, in the words of SpongeBob, this is advanced darkness. Like candles to reduce loss of sanity caused by darkness. Alright, not all candles. Alright. There's an evil creature down here. Yeah, this is dark as hell. More wine casks! How drunk did you need to get? Alexander, I have prepared the explosive you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Agrippa. Okay, that's not a lot of light from the candle. Don't know what I was expecting. Still behind the brand new wall the Duke is making to imprison you. Some items can be combined. Drill part and a drill part. Wait. What button? Wait, what button is that? What the fuck? I... Um... Wait. The text was so tiny, I don't... Okay, screw it. I'll just use keyboard. Can't assemble the drill yet. Need to find all the parts first. Okay. Man, they were getting sauced up. Drill part. Okay. Just... yeah. How's my sanity looking? Slight headache, a few cuts and bruises. Okay. Wait, what am I going to do with this drill? I didn't think this shit through. Oh my god, am I lost? Oh, nope. Okay, and what's down here?
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Won't budge. The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Oh my god. So there's rubble in the storage and the study. Machine parts. What if... No. Um... I don't know then. Um... Do I use the drill here? No. This phallic ass fountain. Wait. I can grab the water and do nothing. Um... Hmm... I don't know. Is there somewhere I could use the drill in the machine room? I don't know enough about drills. small carpenter's drill.
Is anyone there?
There's too many permutations here. Is there a number somewhere? A number I missed? The confusion is real. Missing cog wheels to be fitted. Okay. Then what if... Cogwheel does not fit on that one. It fit on that one. Alrighty. Making progress. Sledgehammer? There's another one. No, that's the one I put down. Okay, I'm stupid, all right? Found another one. Really making me run all the way down here with this. Okay, one more. Right here. And there we go. Machinery needs more work before it'll run. What am I missing? coal? There's nothing in the burner for it to ignite.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Oh. What, this isn't how you use a shovel? I mean, this is why people don't use controllers to play this. Oh no, I can just pick up some coal. Okay. Needs more coal. Oh my god. Is that enough coal? No, it's not. Just throwing all the coal out there. And who said this wasn't getting in the holiday spirit? Maybe like 10 pieces in there or something. I mean, there seems to be some more loose coal in here. Oop. Oh, okay. It just took 3. The burner is now full of coal. Okay. That wind is blowing outside. What do you mean? What is it missing? Needs more work. Dang, I thought I was on to something. Needs more work. Look about with the water pressure, those levers. that, like, this room had these, but... Oh, let me light this so I don't have to... But I think rods will be inserted into here. Circle, triangle, square. Like maybe the rods I get from the study or storage. Yeah, pressure. Maybe I have to go with the higher value of each one? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Why there's like mismatched and like 2 2s down there, so... This is just a guess. So... 3... 5... No, 6. 5. No, but these are the same. Oh my god, I thought I was onto something. As you can see, I'm just like throwing whatever at the wall and hoping it'll stick. I don't recall seeing anything with numbers on it. Animal experiment, anatomy frontiers. Two spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Be sure to only discard the ones which are totally damaged. Regarding explosive mixture, I prepared the explosive you need for clearing the flood drain. Liquids are non-explosive, separated. 2 large vats in the next room. Oh, shit. Where did I find that note? Because I can probably use that to clear the rubble, but... I'm not gonna have to go back down into the storage. not working. Okay. Because just mix the liquids and you're ready to go. 2 large vats. Okay. I do not remember where I found that note. The valve has rusted shut. You can just drill a hole in it. Or that. Oh, okay, just had to pick the right spot. Okay. Now, am I gonna have to do this twice? Like... Find another way around the rubble. Find a way to get through the rubble. Okay. So maybe up here I need to use the explosives. I don't think this is too close. That'll work. Alright, I only have 2 tinder boxes left. Oh. Yeah, this is a little too dark.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
I don't trust these big, wide open rooms. Alright, just some pig carcasses. Thank you for the oil. What is the point of this room? Just to be nasty? Okay. Am I about to die? What do I do? Ah, he saw me. You have to carry on. Okay, so standing in a doorway is not ideal. Okay, well, what if I don't open that door and I go in here? Sound like Alexander done killed someone. Oh, why? Oh, okay. Don't touch fire. Fire hurts. Okay. In case of a missing rod, it's a full set of if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it's absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Okay, well I got the rods. Oh, wait, no, I won't be able to get the explosive again because the pot got destroyed. Huh. This is not a good room to be in. Because the moment I open this door, I'm dead. Um... I don't know what that's going to accomplish. Am I trapped? Mistakes might have been made. Okay, the carpet did nothing. And there goes my light. Yep, I think I'm dead. I should have just left instead of hiding in here. All that was in here was just some tinder boxes. Like, am I soft locked, or is there nothing I can do? Okay. Like, I don't know what to do. Can I reload? Is there a panic button? Can you, like, attack me through the door, please? I was trying to let the sanity run out to see if that'll, like, insta-kill me. Okay. Oh, Nintendo 3DS exclusive, reportedly returning in 2025 with new Switch release. What's it gonna be? Oh! Kirby Planet Robobot. That's neat. That's a good Kirby game. Alright. But yeah, what am I doing here? Amnesia. Alright, stuck in storage room, can't get out. This is a common thing. See, one of those weird monsters getting the other rod started getting chased, went to a room, seems like he's blocking the door, making sounds, can't open the door. Help. Can you open the door? Does it open out? Didn't open at all, but now after like 30 minutes, he started to destroy the door, finally. Just dug to the furthest corner of the room and wait him out. So I can kill you and go over again. I had the same problem with the monster. Couldn't go into room because chair I threw blocked his way. Threw a rock at him, he just went mad and killed me. Although after he killed me, everything was fine. No glitches. Try to throw something against the door. I had the same problem and it helps me out. But if this not helps you, have the possibility to reload the last save point. That is better as to wait 30 minutes. Yeah, storage room, this is a common thing. This is a very common bug. This room is buggy as hell. So yeah, the only way to get through this is to just run. Okay. I need to get the right thing out! Man. Okay. At least I know this part now. All right. Tinderbox I missed. You're kidding me. Oh my god. Okay, so back in here.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Okay. So avoid that door, but it's not going to matter in a moment. Okay. Note. Boom. Boom. And now I'm going to have to run. Or be stealthy. Fuck. Okay. Well, we can never go back in there.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Oh, you weren't there before. Oh, this looks... Okay. I will give them their privacy. I mean... A fountain doesn't seem like the best place to 69, but who am I to judge? Now, about this study... So there's rubble. Okay, and the game is beginning to move pretty slowly. Oop, can't show that on a Christian stream. Um... I am at a loss. Hmm. Unless I'm missing something.
What was that?
Huh. Okay, I know I usually go to 10 on Saturdays, but... Well, A, I need to eat, because I actually haven't eaten dinner yet. And B, I don't know what I'm doing. But I made it pretty far into the game. Just... Trinity. And then... 4 phase. But I'm missing one more, and it's in the study. In case of a missing rod, one rod in the inner study rooms, which might work. in the inner study rooms. Yeah, I just need to figure out how to get there. I'll try to figure that out next time. But yeah, I am about to end things off today. It was fun to get back to this, though I am really confused as to what I'm trying to do now. I will be back next week. Tuesday is a guaranteed stream. Maybe more of this, I'll see. Oh, now the body's gone. I don't know, but at the very least, Saturday will be another, like, catching up stream or unfinished business stream. Friday will definitely be more Stardew, and, yeah. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. I'm about to go fix me some quesadillas. Good night.